One of the main things we do in hypnosis, above and beyond smoking cessation, fear and phobia work, confidence work, memory and concentration, and things of that nature, is weight loss. It's really one of the top one or two things that I do in my practice at Westchester Hypnosis. And you may have seen recently on the Dr. Oz show and some other national news reports, or maybe in a local news report in your market or in the newspaper, that there's a new and powerful technique that's being used to help people lose weight, particularly those really needing a fair amount of weight to lose, 70, 80 or more pounds. And that is called the virtual gastric band hypnosis process. And what this simply is that through hypnosis, we take a client and put them into a state of mind where they feel as though a gastric band is being put around their stomach. And so it greatly reduces, as does the real gastric band, the capacity of that stomach to hold food. So when you're in that state of deep, soothing hypnosis, which feels wonderfully relaxing, everybody says that, you can actually experience the feelings of having this gastric band installed. It doesn't have any kind of negative feeling to it. It's just simply the virtual experience of being in an operating room, hearing the sounds of an operating room, the staff of doctors and nurses and other members of a surgery team talking in the background, the smells of an operating room, and of course the actual feeling of your stomach being shrunk down to this small pocket. And so when you feel those feelings and hear those sounds and use your imagination, you walk out feeling as though you've had that band implanted. Now, I can tell you from experience that people really do feel as if there's been a dramatic change in their appetite. Because their stomach feels like it's now a small pouch, maybe just about the size of a golf ball, they can only tolerate a small amount of food. So rather than actually have surgery, which has its own issues built into it, you can actually experience this in the form of hypnosis and have a lasting and effective change in your appetite and your ability and your sense of holding food. So imagine that your stomach now has that band around it, and you can only hold a golf ball sized amount of food into that pocket. And then anything above and beyond that feels like too much. Well, that's one of the amazing things that hypnosis can actually accomplish. And if you have the opportunity to go to the Dr. Oz show archives, you may be able to find this show that he did recently, very recently, just the early part of 2012, that explains how this works. But it is something to explore before you go through all of the expense and all of the physical issues of having an actual gastric band implanted. Look into the virtual gastric band hypnosis. It's a pretty interesting thing indeed. For more information, you can go to my website, westchesterhypnosis.com, or you can call my 800 number, 1-800-675-7583, and we'll answer any of your questions to help you understand this process that much better.